You can learn a lot about a person by what they choose to hold. Now, not what they buy, not what they say they believe, but what they quietly protect when no one's watching. Now, that's where identity lives. In the margins, in the unspoken, in the assets that don't beg for attention. So, what does it say when someone chooses to hold 0.01 worth of Bitcoin, which is 1 million satoshis? Not a full coin, not a Lambo bet, just a small position in something most people still don't understand. Well, it says more than you think, because in a world addicted to instant gratification and external validation, choosing to hold a quiet slice of sovereignty isn't just financial, it's psychological. Now, I just quickly want to chuck this in here, Sovereign by Design. This is a completely free course of mine, and if you want to come and check it out, I'll link it down in the description below. See, there are two types of people. Those who measure value by consensus, by what others have already validated, and those who measure value by first principles, by what makes sense, even when it's unpopular. Now, 0.01 worth of Bitcoin doesn't impress the crowd. It's not flashy. It doesn't get headlines. It won't change your status. Well, not yet. But that's exactly the point. Because holding it says, I don't need external proof to believe in internal clarity. And 0.01, 1 million satoshis, is not just a financial decision. It's a mirror. It reflects how you relate to time, how you relate to risk, how you relate to the future. It says you're willing to delay gratification. Now, not because you're afraid of spending, but because you understand that patience is positioning. It says you're capable of seeing past noise, past charts, past short-term dopamine hits. And it says your time horizon is longer than your attention span. See, the average person sees 0.01, 1 million satoshis, and asks, what's the upside? But the sovereign asks, what does this protect me from? Now, that average person sees a small number and feels small. The sovereign sees finite supply and feels early. And the average person waits for signals, but the sovereign is the signal. Now, this is the difference, not in net worth, but in mindset architecture. Because 0.01 worth of Bitcoin doesn't change your life overnight. It changes how you approach life itself. Now, to hold 0.01 worth of Bitcoin is to quietly reject dependency. It's a statement that you'd rather hold truth quietly than chase lies loudly, that you'd rather anchor to math than drift with monetary policy, and that you'd rather exit early than realise too late. Now, it's not about getting rich, it's about becoming someone who doesn't need to be rescued. So what does 0.01 worth of Bitcoin actually say about you? Well, it says you think for yourself, you trust your own research more than someone else's headlines, and that you're building for a future you don't need applause for. And most importantly, you're not here to impress the world, you're here to outlast it. So if you're already holding 0.01, 1 million satoshis, don't just watch the price. Watch who you're becoming. Because the number might stay small for a while, but the mindset it represents, well, that compounds every day, silently, internally, and unshakably. So, stay sovereign. Now again, speaking of sovereignty, sovereign by design, what I'll do is link this down in the description below. Now I do also want to chuck this in here as well. I recently started a Facebook page, so if you want, I'll link this down below as well, so you can come through and give me a follow. Now, if you've made it this far, and if you're not too sure what to watch next, well, I have this playlist for you just here, which you can go ahead and binge watch if you enjoy watching my content, or if you just want a quick short little video, you can watch this one just here, recommended to you by YouTube.